speaking on what your boobies go through.
I don't see the logic of things. It's quite a lonely world that we're living in. Oh, baby, you are something special, I'm sure. Everything makes total sense when you're next to me.
I'm at my parents' house because my dad's gonna watch Wesson. I need to grab this. My parents have a pool, so when I drop them off, I tan in the pool. But I've been just tanning. Oh, I brought my own towel this time. Say hello, Mama. Hello, you're such a sweetheart, baby. I'm literally just, oh gosh, I'm gonna talk about actually like my postpartum body. You look so insanely handsome.
You look almost as handsome as Grandpa.
Oh my heaven's sakes, baby. Oh, I never left the backpack in there. Well, I'll go in after I'm done tanning and I'll drop it off. It's so cloudy. That doesn't feel hot, so the pool is gonna be so cold. This is what last week was too, but I laid out for an hour and I was so sunburnt and I'm peeling actually. So it still works. I'm gonna get the floaties. Okay, actually I was gonna turn around and vlog me getting out the floaties, but these are like completely cheeky. So I'm not gonna do that. This is nice because the pads you can put in the back too. It's like a tie back, so you can have the tie in the front if you want, but I like the tie in the back. But what is so weird, the material is pretty decent, but what's so weird is that it's high-waisted but doesn't cover your belly button. I don't like that. I feel like high-waisted you need to cover the belly button. Holy crap, why am I doing this? I'm probably not even gonna tan. It's so cold. Oh, okay, thighs next. Oh. Oh, I don't want my stomach to touch. It's so cold. Why am I doing this? Okay. Yeah, I showed you guys really horrible vlog clips. Can you see my head? Oh, let me see. No, my head's not even in the shot. Okay, I'd like to talk to ya. So let's figure this out. Oh, no. It's starting to rain. I need to pick up my floaties. Dang it, this is the worst day ever. One more. This is the worst day ever to, it's just sprinkling, but it's gonna come down 60% rain. I was just looking on Instagram literally 0.25 seconds ago, and is anyone else so annoyed with, is it just me or does anyone else get so annoyed with people that are very put together? I like post pictures all the time on Instagram. I like a good Instagram feed, but I'm just over the perfect life. Honey, it's not real. Okay. At least there's an awning here. One second, I'm out of breath from running. Dude, this would be awesome. I love my parents' property so much, me and Grant. It's just out in the country, no neighbors. It's such a beautiful property. My dad's probably wondering what I'm doing now that it's boring. I better run. You guys want to run with me? Oh, and his diaper bag's out. Oh, crap. Pop, pop, pop. My toe. Ow, that hurt. Oh. Can you see the hurt?
You just starting rain?
Oh, yeah. I think my dad's talked to my brother about TikTok, but my dad just said DYI, I'm like, dude, it's a DIY. Anyone else come to their parents' house and look at what they have to eat. Hey Dad, can I take a can of ravioli? I'm gonna go home and eat this. I'm gonna put this little guy down because he needs to sleep. And then I will talk to you guys. I love my family. This is what it's about. Yee! I talk about anything under the sun on my channel. Literally anything my life goes through, I share. I really want more transparency and just raw vulnerability, honesty on social media, on the internet. So let's talk first, actually, postpartum state. My dog wants in. Hi, baby. He could have came in if I didn't do that. 1 second, Mama's got coffee. Oh, Bubby. Oh. Now he has coffee on his dang head. My thighs have changed a lot. My thighs are now, they used to be more, I never had like super solid, like toned, like muscular thighs, but they were more, what are you doing? You smell the coffee? You big coffee head boy. Now they just look like super, any definition that my legs would have had. It's just more like cottage cheesy almost. Like there's like dimple, not insane big dimples, but like I can see like shadows in my legs, like on the skin, like some like waviness in there, if that makes sense. My legs, again, they were never super toned muscular before, and they did have like pretty good meaty, like pretty good fat in them, but it was like a different kind of fat. It was more like maybe tight skin or smooth skin. I think, yeah, maybe that's what it is, because the main difference in my thighs I see is just that it used to maybe be like, if you did like a blur tool, like smooth skin, and now it's just kind of like shadows and dimply a bit. Okay. And then stretch marks on my thighs. So I got stretch marks at the ending of my pregnancy and on the inside of my thighs. So like right in here. Oh my gosh, that's probably the worst that they are. That's the only place that I have like true like purple, true purple stretch marks. These are those stretch marks I just showed in picture now. So 5 months postpartum, so you can see like some white, but there's also some purple right there. Not purple, but like darker, I guess. So this is an update now. I never heard of them like being right there, but one day I was wiping and I looked down and I saw it, and that is exactly where they're at. And then so working your way up here, I have some more noticeable ones, and then a little bit here, and then some on my butt even. Oh, my butt. I never mentioned my butt. My butt now is different. It's probably like the same size, but like it's like way more like fatty and like again dimply and definite stretch marks. But before I never had like a super muscular butt, but before it was just all like right and tight, and now it's kind of like. Then where baby comes from, where baby is made, that I got a 2nd degree, and I have videos, I have a ton of videos surrounding pregnancy, baby, postpartum, all that life. Okay, so I got a 2nd degree tear, and it was just a little tear, but it was 2nd degree. So for me, it really did cause a lot of pain postpartum because I tore. I was just very slow moving. I did look down there in a mirror about, I want to say like maybe a month, or not even a few weeks. I looked down there and it looked completely normal for me. And again, I did have a tear. I could, oh, this is something to include, I could like feel my stitches. Like I knew where they were at, kind of thing. And when I peed, it burned. The line you get during pregnancy, I love that line so much. I still have it a little bit, but when I got it during pregnancy, I was so happy. I just really was like looking forward to that line. I feel like it's so beautiful, and like I just made me feel like a woman and like a mom, and just like carrying my baby. So I still have it. Postpartum, when I still had it, I actually liked to look down and see it because it just reminded me of when I was pregnant. So I'm actually a little tanner right now, but you can see it. You can see it like right there. So I do still have it. And then my belly button is normal there. I have no stretch marks on my stomach. Some women would say, oh my gosh, you're so lucky, or yay, or something like that. I truly just didn't care. Stretch marks, the ones I do have, I truly don't care about. During pregnancy, I didn't care. Before I got pregnant, like, stretch marks just do not bother me. And I'm serious, they don't bother me. When I first saw my first stretch mark, I took a picture of it and sent it to my friends because I was excited. Like, nothing about stretch marks is a bother to me at all. Some women have a lot of like extra skin where they can like literally take their skin and like pull at it. I never got that, but my stomach is very different. Now, something I definitely wanted to mention, and I tried talking on earlier and I just was stumbling over my words. I don't want people to compare. That's not the point of this video. It's that everyone's body goes through a transformation. Whatever you feel, whatever makes you salad, it is valid. Whatever makes you salad, whatever makes you sad, it is valid. Feel that and then figure out how to overcome it. So, with me, I just am a naturally petite person. I always have been. I have a fast metabolism, and on top of that, I honestly, honest to God, I just have natural abs. I feel like guilty sometimes just because people put so much pressure on the physical side of things, and that's something else I want to touch on is I wish that like just normal bodies, just like whatever your body is, no Photoshop, none of anything, just whatever your body is, it's beautiful. Before baby, at any stage, your body is beautiful. What you need to focus on is self-love in the mind, and then you can conquer anything else. Basically, my whole entire life, I've never really cared to weigh myself. I still have not weighed myself at all postpartum. Never went to a 6-week check because of everything going on. So I'm now 5 months postpartum. I should mention that if you're new to my channel. And I've never weighed myself once. We don't own a scale. I don't know how much I weigh, and I really don't care because I think that how you feel is what is important. Right after I had my baby, obviously I loved my body. 3 weeks with my guy today. Let me show you the belly. What it's looking like. Let me set him down. See, I got some rolls in the back now. Let me set him down and then I'll show you more. First of all, when I was pregnant, I thought I wouldn't deal with looking at my body and thinking like, ugh. Like I just created this human. Pregnancy to me was like the most magical time ever. So I just assumed that would go into postpartum. Right after having my son, I looked at my body, I thought I was a badass, and I was so in love with what my body just did. Your mind has so many hormones running through you. I know that's talked about a lot, and it should be, because postpartum needs to be talked about more. I've never looked at my body and been upset or sad or viewed my body as anything other than a vessel that is my life, you know? So I started walking past the mirror, and I didn't think I would do this. I did not think I would do this. I looked past the mirror and I would look at it, and I would like kind of I would just like stand there and like look, turn, stand, and look, you know? And then I would like grab certain parts. Then I started seeing myself make comments to Grant, like, ugh, I just don't, ugh. Like, I just started making like comments. Keep your mental health in check and just realize when it's happening, realize this isn't good, this isn't good. And then once you finally like just let it out, know you need to get better. Know that that's not normal and it shouldn't be normal. I did notice myself saying like, I need to work out, I need to work out. I always would say that. And it was out of, I need to work out because I don't look the same. That's so negative, and I knew it was negative. But I hadn't worked out until 5 months postpartum, but I kept telling myself before, I need to work out, I need to work out, I need to work out. But something I realized, and if you are that way, I actually say tell yourself you don't need to work out. What you need to do, in my opinion, is work on your mental state. Once my mental state was clear, I started viewing things different. Not even viewing things differently, I just didn't care anymore. So once you get your mental state in check, then yes, work out because it's healthy. Want to work out because of the health benefits. I want to eat better. I don't want to be eating ramen noodles. I've done that my whole life and I don't want to, but we also eat fish a lot. So it's like, start slow and don't expect perfection out of yourself. My stomach also will get back to the normal state. I absolutely will get my abs back. Just right now, my stomach doesn't look the same. My stomach looks great, but how I was before, it's not the same. Something I knew that might get to me was what these things were gonna go through. It did not get to me the way I thought it would, but they definitely are very different. So during pregnancy, your boobs are growing, and then when you're breastfeeding, they look immaculate, the best they've ever looked before, at least for me. In the beginning, when your milk is coming in like gazungas, I looked in the mirror and I was like, wow, this is what I would look like if I had a boob job. They looked perfect, incredible. I told Grant, like, get used to this, like, for right now, because it's gonna go away. Like, this is the best, this prime best they're ever gonna look, so you better enjoy it, buddy. It's hard to remember exactly what they looked like before, but I definitely think they're smaller, or maybe it's just because they're flatter. But also something to remember is throughout pregnancy and then like when you're breastfeeding, they're just bigger. And then so you get almost used to that for a few months or however long of them just being bigger than the new normal. And then when they shrink back down, they seem smaller because you've just been used to bigger, you know? If you have perky boobs before you have a baby, most likely they're not gonna be super perky anymore. If they are, happiness for you. But yes, I did breastfeed, so the milk came in and then that deflates them a bit. And my son preferred the taking of one boob other than the other, so that boob is actually more saggy than the other one. Not insanely saggy, but absolutely different. Insane, like my boobs are very, very different now. And I do have stretch marks underneath my boobs. When my milk came in, I noticed them. They have faded a lot over the time actually, and they're hardly there, and I really don't care about them at all. My face was always super swollen during pregnancy. And then when I was in labor, because you have like all the fluids in you, it was so swollen. When you are around someone that is freshly just had a baby, saying like bounce back, those words, I hate those words. People would use that, and I wouldn't necessarily get mad at them. It made me mad at society. It made me sad for society that we expect. That's literally just viewing it on like a thinness scale, I feel like, is what people mean when they say that. People have mentioned stuff about the body portion. I can't think of exact things, but bounce back or wow, I never looked like that. It makes you think like, wow, I haven't even thought about my body, but everyone else is. Like, okay, so maybe I should be looking at my body. And then it makes you look, and you're like, then you're the person who goes home with your body at the end of the night. You're the person that takes your clothes off. You're the person that gets in the shower and sees everything and sees all the difference. And I have never really been one to think about that, but when you're postpartum, you have so many hormones running through your head, and you're just, I was delusional. Postpartum is hard. And then it made me start looking at my body. So honestly, that could be a huge reason why I started viewing it in certain ways. People kept saying like, no, you look like incredible. And then it made me think like, wait, okay, so think about your body, like in the back of your head, people are saying that, and then it's like, wait, but this isn't what I looked like, but wait, I did just have a baby, but, and then it's like pulling it apart. If you work out, don't work out to try to reach my body or reach someone else's body type. Work out to reach what makes you feel good. Post pictures for yourself. Take body pictures because you feel good and you feel empowered. And you take over that power within yourself. When I saw certain stretch marks and certain lightings, when I saw certain rolls, I took pictures not out of like, maybe sometimes it was out of but a lot of the times, even when I was feeling more negative on my appearance, a lot of times when I took the pictures, it was more so for me, like just like where I'm sitting in that like natural state, I'd take the picture, and it was more so just like owning it, like accepting it. First starting off, this is on my honeymoon, so I was pregnant and didn't know it. Them abs are beautiful, honey. Okay guys, today I am 6 weeks, and I'm going to start showing like my belly as it grows. Oh, also, I didn't do like belly updates for a while because I felt like it didn't look like I was pregnant. But next pregnancy, I'm going to do belly updates even when it doesn't look like I'm pregnant. Like here, it doesn't look like I'm pregnant. But next pregnancy, I want to even share that, because my baby, yeah, my baby is a tiny little raspberry or something, but when my baby's a seed, my baby's my baby, and it's beautiful. And I'm gonna take in, because my next pregnancy might be my last, so I'm gonna take in every single, everything.
Wait, you're dead still? Come back to life?
Not much of a belly there, just pretty normal. Barry, get back. But there is a baby in there. There's a little baby. There's a little baby. So I will keep coming back every so often and showing you guys as my belly grows. And soon I'll be, what, like 38, 40 weeks and have a big belly. Sometimes during pregnancy, it would look like my abs were still there and like really small, and I didn't look like I had a baby bump, and I wanted a baby bump immediately because I didn't feel much at all in the first trimester other than tiredness, but it's like I wanted that to feel and like look pregnant. So it was kind of defeating that like I wouldn't, and then sometimes it would come back and then it would go away, and it was like confusing. Here's this. Grant talking in the background.
Yeah.
Okay, so there I'm flexing a little bit to show, and there is a little bit of a bump, kind
I'm just getting a clip of my belly.
Aw. So honestly, I don't even know if it's necessarily abs or if those definite lines, yeah, I do have a little belly there, so that's cute. But, or if those definite lines are just the way my body is shaped. So there, it doesn't look too pregnant. There's that, and I took another one here. I think that was of me flexing, like I was trying to show a difference. So that's one of my favorite pictures. I don't even know why. Ugh, this is so fun to look back on. Okay, I'm back, and it is so much longer. I haven't been taking a lot of shots of my belly throughout 6 weeks, was it? Until now. Every Friday I'm gonna do this, or at least like every other or something, so that I definitely am actually capturing my belly. The front, side, that's what my belly looks like. So there's something there, but definitely not 17 weeks, so it's almost halfway
At all.
Yeah, there is something there, girly. I do know we're having a baby boy now, so little baby boy is in there, baby Weston. At this point I can say that because you would already see my baby by the time you're seeing this video. So baby Weston is in there. I am keeping him, I don't know. I don't even know, but I just want my belly to grow. And like I've said, that like my belly has grown, has not grown, like it's going back and forth. My belly has really fluctuated. My belly has really fluctuated, and I don't like that. I just want a belly. So when I do finally get a belly, I'm gonna be so blessed with that and just grateful to have a belly and just know he's in there. I'm so excited to meet my baby. Here's at 19 weeks. It's the first time I did a belly update, and I absolutely love my belly. I loved when my belly started rounding out. You guys do not even understand. I remember I felt huge this day. I was like, holy cow. I was going to a baby shower and then seeing someone 40 weeks pregnant. I was like, wow, okay, I'm not huge. I do have a while yet to go. So then, speaking of me getting bigger, here, holy cow, my belly! It's so beautiful. My nursing bra, my line, my belly button was, guys, I love pregnancy. I could have got induced this day. I had 2 different induction days I could have chose. This was on the 18th, which was 2 days before my son came. Also was me and my husband's 7-year anniversary. Yeah, 7-year anniversary. So this was my last OB appointment. 39 weeks. My baby was in there. I need to take, that's not that many pictures. That is not a lie. I need to take way more next pregnancy. I know someone like commented on a picture once, like, okay, we get it, you're pregnant, like enough is enough. Well, this is my page and I'll show what I want next pregnancy. I'm gonna document every single second of my life. It's gonna be so annoying. Unfollow me. Postpartum. This is the real good juicies that I wanted to share. I remember these pants grab you like really tight at the wrong areas. Which that's something to mention. When you are postpartum and your body is just different for everyone, wear clothes that just fit differently. Don't focus on that you can't get in the same clothes that you could before. Just wear different clothes so that they fit differently and they're flattering. A lot more, it's softer. Not as like, it's actually tighter. My skin's tighter than I thought it would be, honestly. But it's still some extraness, extra skin. And then the line, side view. That's my side view. So all that's just extra skin there. I know when I roll, got that. If I'm wearing something too tight and I sit down. Weston looks like, sounds like a little pterodactyl then. Here I look absolutely awesome, and those pants, they have a really thick band. I love them. I still wear them. It's now 5 weeks postpartum, so a little over a month. Oh, I remember I noticed this and I wanted to grab it for you guys. I was sitting there and I looked down and I was like, oh, because I was wearing that outfit for a video and I remember I thought my body looked so good. I remember I was like, oh, I look so good. And then I was feeding him and I looked down and just in that shot you can see like some pudgies there, and I was like, wow, I need to grab this because this is real life. So just not extra skin, just fat, is it? Or just there, you know? Not tight, definitely more jelly-like. Okay, that's me flexing. Flexing. Not flexing, normal. Just a little pudginess, a little bit extraness, but not too bad. Why I was like kind of pressing is because my stomach is, before baby, was always just like rock hard everywhere. Like that's just what my normal was, so that's why I'm saying that. But that's why I was kind of pressing, because it doesn't feel that way. And even still to this day, 5 months, it doesn't feel that way. But it can, I just need to work out. We were doing work, I remember that. I was sitting there with my pants buckled and I looked down and it created this. And I wanted to share it. Which is fine. And quite frankly, normal. Tuck it up. And you feel better about yourself. Bango. Okay, and then I took some pictures of that. So there. Okay, so also 2 months. Okay, something about this. Here's me 3 months. So I have those like lines on the side that people say like, oh, your abs and whatever, you don't look different at all. I know my body, I do look different. Okay, so that's it pulled up. And then I pulled them down, and if you zoom in, it's just, I'm showing the better portion of my stomach. And down below, it's just more softer and different. Oh, that was me flexing. So I was flexing and trying to show what I could. And I didn't do anything 4 months that I know of. If I find anything on my phone that I hadn't brought over for the video onto my hard drive, I will share it. You just don't get my commentary. It's not that exciting. These photos I took to send to some subscribers on Instagram direct messages. I posted something on my story and then I got compliments on my body. So I went ahead and took these at the angle I was sitting and sent it to them just to show the reality of it. And my my bottoms were a little bit too tight. But at this point, I was completely loving my body. I didn't think anything negative of my body. I just knew this was real life and realistic. That's why I took it, and that's why I shared it with them. If you start wearing things that are like not too tight on you, it doesn't look horrible, but I'd never had this before, and that's just all fat. So if you want, and I never had that, and like a lower stomach, I never had that. So my body is definitely very, very, very much different. But now I am 5 months, just 2 days ago, 5 months postpartum. and 5 months of having my beautiful son. This beautiful love, the love of my life. I love you. Next pregnancy, I need to do like as my belly grows and then as my belly decreases, all the same stuff. Oh, I hope I have the motivation to do that for you guys. So here's me today. So I show you this. This is just like high-waisted, something on. I'm not doing anything, not flexing, not doing anything. Okay, so then here is with my lower stomach. Okay, again, not doing anything, not flexing, not doing anything, not flexing. So different. It is different, it is different, it is different. It is okay. So here's me flexing. Oh my gosh, and before, looking back at what I was before, it would be way different, and that is fine. Here's me flexing, and then you pull it up, flexing, and yeah. That is this video in complete. I've been wanting to share these photos with you guys. At first I took them completely for myself and just to take power over my body and just realize like this is my new normal for now. And then I realized I wanted to share with you guys because what I post onto Instagram or something, I don't mean to be superficial. I don't mean to just share the highlight reel, but it is what naturally happens. But just know that I also want to talk about the good, the highlight things that are beautiful in life, because life is so beautiful. My son's amazing, pregnancy was amazing, life is beautiful, our bodies are beautiful. So if I view my body beautifully, I can share that. But also I want to use my platform and anyone that comes across my page as to share the good and the bad. And our bodies aren't bad, it's just, I just want to share real life, and real life comes with good things and things that society views as bad. Sorry this video is so long. Story of my life. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please subscribe. It seriously would mean so much to me and my family and would help support us just a little bit. I would appreciate it, and please share with other people. I would appreciate it so much more than you know. Okay, bye.
Everything makes total sense when you're next to me. Everything makes total sense.